Hi, this is Anders from In Flames. You guys are watching Loud TV. Like Joe, it was actually a recommendation by Joe. When we found out that Joe couldn't play, or Joe told us he couldn't play anymore because he had back problems, which was very sad because we loved Joe and had a good time with Joe, and he was a great addition to the band when Daniel left. So that was a sad day when we found out, but we decided that he's going to play on the album, sort of like his grand finale, like his last thing he did with us. And then we had a few drummers, we talked to a few drummers, but Tanner, we knew Tanner from the European tour we did with Five Finger and Of Mice and Men, because he was teching for Mice and Men. So we know the personality Tanner, we know him a little bit, and the personality of someone is almost or even more important than, I mean, we if you want to apply for In Flames, we know that you're going to play good drums, but we don't know you personally, and we spend so much time in a tour bus, on a lounge, on a plane, or somewhere doing something with the band, not being just on stage, that it's important that we function together. And not only is he a great drummer, he is a great character and a great addition to the band. So it all worked out in the end, and we're very happy with the situation we have right now with Tanner, with Bryce, Nicholas, Björn and myself. We have a good feeling about it. We're almost 3 months in the States, writing and recording the album. We rented a house, had a small writing studio, Björn and myself, and we were writing and recording seamlessly, almost. Like did a couple of demos in the beginning, started to record, and then we went back we didn't record too many hours a day, and then we went back writing, used the recordings itself as an inspiration to get back in, because what we don't look at, we don't look at the album as parts or singles or certain songs. We look at the album as a whole. And as soon as I heard the opening riff of Voices, which is now the first song on the album, I was like, that is the first song. So that is pretty cool that we had it that way and kept that way. And Stay With Me, that's the last song on the album, that's the last one we written. So in a perfect world without streaming, I know we don't live in that world anymore. There's and we adapt, but in a perfect world, I want people to listen from side A to side B in a dark room with headphones on a vinyl. So that's how we like to present the music, if we could. I think both Björn and myself, we were more relaxed going into this. We didn't know, the process of Benson, and I mean, he has a long list of clients and high-profile clients. So to work with him at first, even though it was our choice, and it was a little bit scary, and we felt, we had to let go a little bit of our control that we usually have, or we had in the past, because there's no reason to pay a guy like Howard Benson a lot of money and not listen to his advice, and he has a lot of good advice. So with this one, we knew even more coming in. We experimented a little bit last time with writing with some other people, which in the end it turned out that we felt like we do it better ourselves. But it was an important lesson to learn, and with this one we did pretty much everything on our own, and well, Howard, Mike, who's recording guitar, Mike Plotnikov, who's recording guitar, bass and drums, and Hatch, who's like the main wizard of the studio, and all the assistants, and of course Chris Lodalgi, who makes the album. They all made this as perfect as it possibly can be, as it can be right now. So we had a good time.
Perfect.
Yeah, well, perfect for us. Don't don't forget that, because what we do, we feel 100%. It doesn't mean like you think it's the same way, but for me it is. Well, I think we all carry masks with us, around us, to be able to deal with different situations. And for the most part, I don't think these masks are good. They're there for survival, but in general, I think we need to talk more amongst each other and to learn from your past, to learn from your mistakes. You have to be more open, and yeah, that's the short story. It's we all like have a mask, a filter to the outside world. We want to show people how great our lives might be, and maybe you're carrying a big black hole heart, black heart inside, or a deep void, and it's easier to continue to keep that mask on instead of dealing with these things, and hopefully then you, for the most part, get better, or feeling better. I'm not the same person right now as I am when I just woke up at home and I want to go take a coffee and take a shit. I'm a different person. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think we all carry masks, but it's a protection. I don't prepare. I'm eager to get out and play. We're gonna go. We start in the US. I think it's the 12th, 13th of February. So we're gonna head over there a little bit earlier, start rehearsing, and then getting all the songs together, because we haven't played any of the new songs live. So right now, apart from myself and Björn, who are here doing promotion, everybody's rehearsing on their own, and then we're gonna meet up and have a couple of days of intense rehearsals. If I'm happy, fuck yeah, I'm happy. I'm super happy. I feel better than ever. I mean, being part of this band right now, it's great. We have a good time, and I love everything that led up to this, all the albums that we've done. But I'm so grateful that I can still, do what I do, and after all these years, and it's my hobby that turned into my job, and it's just the best thing ever. Travel the world, drinking beer with your friends, and playing music, meeting cool people.